Hello again, this is Greg Feitz, your FHPA Board President, coming to you once again from the same chair as yesterday's Facebook video, same chair as yesterday's 3.5-hour Zoom meeting, same chair that I slept in last night. Yesterday, you guys came through with 70 Facebook comments for our question as to whether or not you would join the pool. Wow, thank you so much for your responses. We were reading them throughout our board meeting, and it was tremendously helpful having your feedback in trying to navigate this difficult decision. We greatly appreciate it. And I can assure you that every viewpoint we saw on Facebook was also well represented in the board meeting. Suffice to say, it was a long but very productive meeting, and ultimately we want to make the best decision we can. So here's the next step that we've decided on. Once again, we're looking for your feedback. This time around, we've developed what we think the pool season will look like, and we need your strong commitment, either yes or no, if you would join based on those constraints. This is a 50-plus year association, and part of this is we need to be good stewards of the association's finances, and the best way we can do that is to know what membership will look like. There's a Google survey below with a simple yes or no. Please read it carefully and fill it out by tomorrow, Wednesday at noon. And understand that we are viewing that as your commitment to join or not join the pool and making financial decisions based on that. So feel free to skip ahead, go to that, fill it out. Otherwise, keep watching. I'm going to address some of your specific concerns from Facebook and how those came to be part of this survey, part of how we think the season will look. First, there were a lot of questions surrounding membership itself, and one item of that was prorating. Given that the season has already been shortened, but also given the fact that we don't know what the season will look like in general, we're not going to be able to offer a prorated rate. The logistics behind that and the financial uncertainty that puts on this whole decision just isn't going to be feasible. And then as far as refunds go, anybody who asks for a refund prior to pool season absolutely will get their money back. However, if you say, yes, I want to join, and then you pick up your tags, at that point, you will be locked into having committed to the pool season. From a logistical and financial standpoint, we just can't be offering refunds throughout the season, given how much uncertainty there is with COVID, with what the government and health department are going to do moving forward. There is significant work and cost to opening the pool. So that is a calculated risk that we as the board, we as the association will be taking, and you with your membership dollars will have to take that risk along with us. Next, social distancing. And somebody on Facebook brought up that there are not clear guidelines yet on what this needs to look like in a pool, and that is a very good point. The health department has not released anything official. Depending on the articles you read online, there's varying degrees of what is deemed safe in a pool. Maybe chlorine helps, but still, if kids or people are close and aerosoling into each other's faces and stuff, how safe is that? We ultimately don't know. So I think our answer to that is we will make our best effort depending on what guidelines come about. On pool deck, that looks like separating chairs. Pool chairs stay in their spot, they stay apart. That could be a hard, fast line. Within the pool, it'd be hard to guarantee anything. We've talked about hiring additional staff for counting how many people come into the pool, for cleaning, for observing, maybe policing social distancing. But the lifeguards will not be charged with that. Their job is to keep people safe while swimming. So we don't know exactly how that extra staffing would look and can't really guarantee what enforcement would look like either. We would certainly ask community members and parents to make sure that their households are staying away from people in other households at a 6-foot distance. But I think it's safe to say that we're not going to be able to guarantee that everybody is social distancing within the pool at all times. And next is the locker rooms and restrooms, and how clean can we really keep them? And that is certainly a valid concern too. And our plan was to have a staff member, whether it's an additional or 2 additional staff people that can assist with this. There would likely be some periods of the day where we shut down either the whole pool or at least the locker rooms to do that cleaning. Don't know how many times a day that would be. We would limit traffic so that you're entering the pool through a gate, leaving the pool through a gate, only using the locker rooms and restrooms when needed, limited number of people as far as we can enforce, and traffic only going one way through those. Again, it's going to be a best effort, and it wouldn't be perfect. It would be all about mitigating risks and trying to keep things as clean and sanitized as possible. Someone asked, maybe a couple people asked, about holding their membership until next year. And yes, we didn't necessarily discuss that in the meeting last night, but no one is going to be penalized for saying, no, I don't want to join this season. We totally understand that this is a very unique decision for everybody, but if you want to join next year, you do not necessarily have to join this year. Your spot will be saved. Next up is lessons. I don't know if this was discussed on Facebook or not. Everything we know right now points to there will be no lessons. Tim, our pool manager, and other pool managers have talked about swim team, and that does not seem feasible in any way, shape, or form. As it looks now, same for both swim and tennis lessons. So you would need to make your decision based on there being no lessons. If somehow that opens up later, we would try to explore that, but it is likely that there will be no lessons and swim team this year. Park usage at this point is strongly encouraged. We certainly would like everybody to adhere to the latest executive order while they're using the park. We have this giant, beautiful green space that we know we can use despite whatever happens with the pool. So please use the park. Do your diligence for social distancing. But the park is a great resource in this uncertain time. So by all means, go use it. All right. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for watching. I know this is a lot, but really do think about it when you submit that survey, because we really are basing this decision on your yeses and nos as firm commitments so that we can make a good decision financially, from a safety perspective, for what this pool season may look like. We so appreciate all your feedback already on Facebook, and making this incredibly hard decision is just a little bit easier knowing that you all are so supportive and so passionate about this pool. So please take a minute, fill out the survey. Again, it's due by tomorrow, June 3rd, which is Wednesday at noon. And then we will aim to make a decision soon after that. And as soon as we know when, if we could open the pool, we will absolutely communicate that. There will be another chance to sign up for memberships. There is a lot to still do if we do indeed open the pool. But right now, the next step is getting your valuable feedback. So again, thank you for taking the time to watch, read, and fill out the survey. We will be in touch as we know more. Stay safe and hope to see you soon.